Hello, my name is John Hathcote, and today I'm going to give you a brief overview of three opportunities that we have here at JMU if you want to level up your assessment skills. So, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Assessment 101, which is a week long workshop. I'll also talk about the certification program as well as our master's and PhD program. So, before we begin, let me give you a brief overview of who I am. I am an associate professor of graduate psychology. I'm also an associate professor or an associate assessment specialist in the Center for Assessment and Research Studies here at James Madison University. I teach graduate level courses in inferential statistics, measurement theory, as well as performance assessment. So I specialize in rubrics, analyzing rubrics, creating rubrics, rubric development, validation processes, and so forth with respect to those things. So, Assessment 101 is a week long workshop where we're going to take a deep dive into different parts, or basically each part of the assessment cycle. So, we're going to spend approximately 40 hours together online via Zoom. And I promise you that this is not a snooze fest. We have made an effort to balance both synchronous as well as asynchronous time together. And we're going to be actively working throughout this week on various projects and various activities in order to familiarize ourselves and become more comfortable with each part of the assessment cycle. So, what things are we going to talk about? The development and analysis, basically, or evaluation, let's say, of student learning outcomes. What makes a student learning outcome a good student learning outcome? How do we map then intentional programming to those outcomes? How do we measure those outcomes? Do I select an instrument? Am I going to design an instrument of some kind? Collection and analysis of data, reporting and interpreting results, and the use of those results in order to make evidence based decisions. So there's a few unique things that we offer here that you may not get at other workshops, other similar workshops. First, there's going to be an emphasis on the role of program theory, right? What theories, what evidence-based literature am I using to inform the development of my program so that my program is an intentional design? It has intentional design behind it. This is one of the most difficult things to do, but it's also one of the most critical things to do as well. Secondly, we're going to emphasize something referred to as implementation fidelity. So once I've designed my program with theory and evidence and so forth, then we're asking the question, well, did my program, was it implemented the way that I want it to be implemented? And then what implications does that have with respect to the use of my results and so forth? So we're going to be walking through that evidence as well, which is a bit, I would say, unique to this workshop. So throughout the week, we will be working on a project together. If you want to come here or come virtually, I should say, as a team, that's also perfectly fine to work as a project on as a team. We also have people coming in working on individual projects. And if you don't have a project in mind that you would like to do, that's also fine. We have activities and other things that you can do to practice the skills that you're learning here in Assessment 101. Um, Various people have done various things for their projects. So, for example, some people might be working to revise their student learning outcomes or develop student learning outcomes. Maybe some people are more in the instrument selection or development stage. Maybe they want some to write questions or build a survey, or maybe they're interested in developing a rubric and they want some feedback on that rubric. So, like I said, this is an opportunity for you to have some allocated time to spend and get feedback from myself as well as the different consultants that we have here at JMU. So, Assessment 101 is going to be held from June 12th through the 16th That's going to be one session, 1 week long session. We're also going to have a different session from June 26th through the 30th. So it's 2 separate week-long sessions. How much does it cost? I promise you, it's not $10,000. It's not $20,000. It's about $1,300. Why would you take Assessment 101? Well, for one, it gives you space and time, allocated time to enhance your own assessment skills. You're also going to have an opportunity to get consultation with myself as well as other people here at JMU, other consultants that we have here at JMU. You're going to meet and network with wonderful people, not only the people that you meet who are your colleagues or peers that's participating in it as well, but you'll meet all of us here at JMU. And you're also going to receive excellent resources and, like I said, allocated time for one-to-one consultation services. So if Assessment 101 is not enough and you want to take a deeper dive, we do offer a certification program that is entirely online. It is a set of 4 3-credit hour courses, and I'm going to give you a link to that both here and in the description below. We also have a master's program in quantitative psychology that I teach courses in, as well as an assessment and measurement PhD program that I teach courses in, that we all teach courses in here. So we'd love to have you. I'm going to give you some links to that as well. And if you're interested in getting additional degrees in this area, then please check out our website.